Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Washington Nationals and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Tyson Ross will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10, and I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Previously against Tyson Ross, he's gone just 2 for 13. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Spangenberg has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish. Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Popped him up. Hedges moving to his left. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Steven Strasburg gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
So striding forward now, Corey Spangenberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
From the stretch. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. This pitch is popped up. Montero over to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
So a runner on first with one out now. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge one-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
That's wide. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Will Myers.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Will Myers. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home. It is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Hunter Renfroe, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Pitch popped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
And now for Washington, Anthony Rendon. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here's Matt Adams now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Previously against Tyson Ross, an impressive 4 for 7. Rendon, base runner at first with 1 out. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Adams playing here in his age 29 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
The 1-2. Line drive, base hit to right. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 264 is average entering play. No home runs as of yet, and 6 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, fielded by Spangenberg. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Headley.
Now the pitch. Popped high in the air. Rendon is underneath this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Matt Caesar, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Austin Hedges. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Caesar leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Still no balls and 2 strikes. lays off that time, and it's 1-2. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Tyson Ross. Turner gloves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. 9-1-2 due up.
Steven Strasburg.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Hedges has it, and he makes the throw to first. Strasburg is retired, and there's 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. The 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's Howie Kendrick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-0 delivery. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And Headley with the bare hand. What a play.
Now batting, right fielder,
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Striding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand it.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Anthony Rendon is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Harper over at second. Zimmerman on at first with 2 down. The 1-1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Washington leads this one 1-0. Ready for another chance? Corey Spangenberg. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. He's set. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Ready. Alvin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Adams is going to get there. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
1 out now in the San Diego third, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Zimmerman is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder number 4, Will.
Digging in for his second at bat, Will Myers. He drew a walk his first time up. Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Goodwin's in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Padres leave 1. It remains 1-0. Striding in now for the Nats, Matt Adams. He reached on a single in his first try.
Matt Adams.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Into the box now. Brian Goodwin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Goodwin, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Caesar is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Miguel Montero.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Missed with a slider.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, on his way to second is Montero. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Stepping in now, Steven Strasburg, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Boy, you're talking about a cardinal sin for any pitcher, to give an opposing pitcher, to give up a base hit, D-Row, on an 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, that's got to be so frustrating, the way this guy's been executing. But you know what? Tip your hat to the pitcher. Stuck his nose in there.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Howie Kendrick is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Spangenberg is calling for it, and that's the 3rd out. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Nationals lead it 2-0. Digging in now for San Diego, Hunter Renfroe. Get things started for the Padres. Chase Headley behind him on deck.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to short. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in is the third baseman, Chase Headley. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he takes ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Headley, 33 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 2-1 home is high and outside for a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Matt Caesar, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game, Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Now at the plate, Austin Hedges. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. 1 left for San Diego. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Bryce Harper.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Headley. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Up next for Washington, third baseman, Anthony.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Down the third baseline. Headley's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Tyson Ross. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Spangenberg. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The 0-2 home. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Rendon on the move, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Matt Adams now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Matt Adams.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and Chase had some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Renfroe has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to get it is Kendrick, and that's the first out.
Center fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Ready once again, Will Myers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Digging in now for San Diego, Hunter Renfroe. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Strasburg comes set. Here it is on 0-1. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now batting.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Matt Caesar. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Count 1-2.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Popped him up. Harper coming on, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Rose. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a nod.
Into the box, Austin Hedges. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing.
Headley at second, Caesar at first, 2 out in the inning. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Alex Dickerson will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Corey Spangenberg. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and 2 strikes. Four runs here in this half inning. flipped out the other way towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. So the nearly bat around here is 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We're through 6 full. The Padres lead it 4-2. Back here at Petco Park, Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 50, Hector Neris.
Wilmer Defoe is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Renfroe. 1 out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 1 for 3. And now a pitch on the way. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Neris rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 1-0 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Now the 2-0. And this is fouled at the plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Two, here it is. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Howie Kendrick. No balls and a strike to count. Hosmer trying to get there. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1. Here's a fastball taken on the inner half for a strike. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. High in the air out to center field. Myers is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 4-2. Joaquin Benoit will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Joaquin Benoit.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
Ready, Galvis.
The pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Goodwin is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Striding into the box, Eric Hosmer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. One out, nobody on. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's the second out.
The batter, center fielder, Will Myers.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. From the stretch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The 1-2 is fastball that misses.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Myers will turn for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, very weakly on the ground, but his foul, strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Benoit's ready. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side and that will do it. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Trevor Rosenthal has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
For the Nationals, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. This year against right-handed pitching, Harper brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And he misses again, 2-0. Rosenthal, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 8th inning here from Petco Park. The Friars out on top in front of their home crowd as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Here's Matt Adams now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Padres 4 and the Nationals 2.
Your attention, please.
Call to the bullpen complete as the right-handed workhorse Ryan Madsen set to take over. Stepping into the box, Chase Headley. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Headley gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Austin Hedges, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Madsen stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Runners on the move for second. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball four, and it's first and second now with one away.
Now batting, pitcher, Trevor Rosenthal.
Alan Cordoba will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning.
Alan Cordoba.
Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
The San Diego batting order turns over, and set to go Corey Spangenberg. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. Throw won't get him.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. 9th inning coming up. Padres lead it 5-2. Brad Hand Comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 52, Brad.
In now for Washington, Brian Goodwin. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Galvis is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Looped out towards short, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Friars rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tyson Ross with his 4th win this season. Brad Hand hammers down the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious